Hi guys, 18 Dap here, and this is the first match preview for the 2019-20 season. It's this Saturday's game. It's Doncaster Rovers versus Gillingham. Let's get the video started. So the very first game of the season, Doncaster Rovers versus Gillingham this Saturday. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're an existing subscriber, welcome back. For you new guys, this is a format that we go with. Previous meetings, player focus. So we'll look at Donny Rovers player, the one to watch for the visiting team. So this time it's Gillingham. A new one, comment of the week is coming, and then finally score prediction. As the season goes on as well, we'll look at both teams' current form as it stands. But with it being the first game, there is no form, so that one's missing this time. But we can look at previous meetings. Total meetings between Doncaster Rovers and Gillingham, 63. We have met each other 63 times. Donny come out on top 13 times. Gillingham come out on top 32 times. So odds are in Gillingham's favour, and we've shared the spoils 18 times. So not looking good based on that for Donny fans. But if we look at more recent history, we can see that the games have been a lot more even. Donny just edging it. So 4 games before December last year were all draws: 2-2, 0-0, 0-0, 3-3, and then we got the 3-1 victory in December 2018. So recent history, a lot closer games. Moving on to player focus. So at the minute, Marquis is still a Doncaster Rovers player. Rumours about Nottingham Forest, Charlton, Portsmouth, you name it. There's been rumours that he's going there. A fantastic striker. I truly hope he's still a Doncaster Rovers player come Saturday. But it's not Marquis we're focusing on. For the first game of the season, I am going to focus on the big man himself, Darren Moore, new manager. So a little bit of history about him. He was appointed West Brom caretaker manager when they were bottom of the Premier League, and then West Brom went on an undefeated run in April, and that earned him the Manager of the Month award, which very, very good in the Premier League. And then the season after, West Brom parted ways after a string of poor results, but I thought it was pretty harsh because West Brom were currently sat 4th in the Championship. I believe it's where they finished at the end of the season as well, losing out in the playoffs to Villa. So unfortunate for Darren to get sacked there, in my opinion. But somebody's loss, West Brom's loss, is Doncaster Rovers' gain. So he was appointed the manager at Donny this summer to replace Grant McCann, who tottled his way to Hull City. All the best, Grant. I hope it goes well at Hull. It's a risk. If you want to know more about my thoughts, a link to my preview, season preview and predictions will be up in the top corner. A couple of thoughts on that, and the prediction for the full league table is on there as well if you've missed it. But I think Darren will be looking to strengthen the team. We've lost a lot of players, and hopefully push for another positive season. But as I said in my preview and predictions, I'm fully expecting mid-table mediocrity from Donny. It'll still be entertaining knowing us though. But in terms of the pre-season, I think we played some good football. Watched the Huddersfield and Hull game. Spells of very, very nice football between the thirds, so hopefully it's a sign of things to come. Moving on to the one to watch for Gillingham, I have gone with Mikhail Mandron, recently signed, played the last couple of seasons in League Two, and by all means not a prolific goal scorer. He's only scored 12 in 2 seasons, but I do believe it will add a lot of strength and presence up front, which has been left behind by Tom Eaves, who has gone to Hull City. Potentially he's going to be up there just causing a nuisance of himself and making it a little bit easier for the wide players coming in to get chances. So Mikhail Mandron, the one to watch for me for Gillingham. Now for comment of the week. Before I put the comment on the screen, I've got a new little intro. Let's hit it. So guys, what do you think of that new intro? Not bad. So the comment of the week for me it was put on the preview and predictions video. Andy, he wrote, "Good vid, mate. Rotherham supporter here. Think you're right. We'll be around that playoff pack somewhere. Nice to see a rival supporter being honest and not ridiculing for the sake. So hats off, pal. Rovers' big task is replacing those players, as you say. Were tremendously unlucky in playoffs on balance of play. Should have gone through to the final. Do you think Moore will employ a defensive style? What with being a defender in his playing days?" So first things first, thank you, Andy, for the comment. This channel, try building it as a forum for all fans. We're all here for the same reason. I'm a Donny fan. There's going to be a little bit of bias, a little bit of swaying towards Doncaster, but I will always try to keep a level head and say it as I see it. And it is a family-friendly channel. It's an open forum for all of you guys, regardless of your club, regardless of the country. If you follow League One football, hopefully this is a place to come and have your say. That's what I set the channel up for. Yeah, so it's a nice little forum for everybody to say what they want, as long as it's family friendly. That's the main thing. I do think we were unlucky in the playoffs. We didn't play his best football in the home leg, and I think that's where we lost it. The away leg, we were unreal. But congratulations to Charlton, going all of the way. Good luck in the Championship this season. Do I think Moore will employ a defensive style? From what I saw in the pre-season games, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. We look very, very organised defensively in midfield. To be fair, through the thirds, look really organised when we've not got the ball. But then when we have got the ball, we're playing free-flowing, open football. So it's looking like he's wanting to play a good style of football, but also be really disciplined in what he does and what the team does off of the ball. So I think only time will tell with that one. Future comments of the week, it could be anything. So whatever comments you guys put on, could be a question what you want me to answer. It could be just a statement that I like. It could be anything. And we'll just have a little section in these previews where we'll have a little chat about it. And finally, it's the bit that everybody comes to see. It's the score prediction. This season, we are running a little bit of friendly family competition between myself, my dad, my brother and my nephew. There will be a prize at the end of the season for who gets the most predictions right. Keep an eye on the matchday vlogs for the league table on that. But for this game, I am going to have to go with more recent history. Opening game of the season, nobody wants to lose it. Everybody wants to win it. So I am going with a score draw. Donny 1, Gillingham 1. We will see. And that's it for this match preview. If you've enjoyed this, big thumbs up for us. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Comment in the section down below and you might feature on Comment of the Week next week. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.